Our goal is to create the greatest supercar giveaway system on earth. This one is for the United States and Canada. Our future for this would be to expand using the same branding and create another token for Germany, for Australia, another token for England. So that is our goal, is to make this a global company.
Welcome back to another episode of Founders Club. I'm your host, Dez DeCosta, and my next guest is the CEO and co-founder of Cats and Cars, the ultimate supercar giveaway on Earth, powered by blockchain. He is making strides in the space, bringing together Web 2 and Web 3 audiences. He recently ended a giveaway for a BMW M6, and you can join the next giveaway for a Porsche 911. Keep listening for more. Welcome back to another episode of Founders Club. Today I'm speaking with Eric Dos Santos with Cats and Cars. He is the CEO and co-founder. Eric, welcome. It's a pleasure to be speaking with you today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Hey, Eric, would you mind just giving us the quick elevator pitch of who you are and what exactly is Cats and Cars?
So I am the CEO and co-founder along with Travis Fry of Cats and Cars. And Cats and Cars is what we believe to be the ultimate supercar giveaway on Earth. It's basically a giveaway system for supercars, much like other companies like 8080 and Colt Tuner. However, we are powered by blockchain, which allows us to buy bigger and better cars than any other supercar giveaway system out there.
Very well said. A great introduction, leaving us wanting more. So we're going to dive deeper into all of that. How did you get started as an entrepreneur? Let's start there.
Wow. That literally starts back in college. I went to school for engineering and I found myself getting into photography. And I realized that I could actually buy and sell camera equipment and make quite a bit of money. So I found myself leaving class to go buy camera equipment and realizing that I probably made like 120 to 150K in a year while being a college student, just buying and selling camera equipment and playing with new gear. So that itself led me to being a photographer. And then finishing my engineering school, I decided to go to France. And I decided I'd go somewhere where it was hard to succeed as a photographer to decide whether that was, the right path to take. And in doing so, I actually did really well. I got into some of the top galleries in Paris. And I also worked for Chanel, Pierre Cardin, many like huge companies as a photographer. So that kind of started off my career as a photographer, kind of the basis of where I became an entrepreneur, since that, I guess, being a photographer is, running your own company.
Absolutely. So the hustle began in college. And now how did that transform into Cats and Cars? Where did the idea for Cats and Cars come from?
I've been in crypto since 2014. That's kind of just buying Bitcoin and, a couple things here and there. A little funny note is I did have like 200 million Dogecoin at one point, and I thought it'd be funny if one day that went to $1. Obviously, I don't have that anymore and sold that a long time ago before it, went anywhere near what it is today. So I've been in crypto for a long time, and I've always kind of gone in and out depending on the swings of crypto. And then recently, I started dabbling in Solana tokens and got into a couple other projects with some other people that didn't go well because the developers basically rugged it. And from there, I kind of just realized that there's something missing in the crypto world, and it's someone doing something actually real. I noticed there's millions and millions of dollars being pumped into tokens that mean nothing. They're meme coins that have some characters, but it's all based on speculation, and that speculation leads to it basically can lead to nothing. It keeps pumping based on people believing that it's going to go up to a certain point. And then obviously the people that are dumping it are the people that are in from a long time ago and are sitting on millions of dollars. And they basically just, end it when they decide that it needs to be ended. So I wanted to create something along with Travis that would allow us to do something with crypto and have a reason for the charts to continue to go up and have market cap goals, which is what we've done. We've set market cap goals at certain points that give goals and a reason for the chart to keep going up. And also we've set reasons for the chart to not go down, which is our burns and, our incentives that we're going to we haven't really implemented yet, but we are in the process of implementing. We're going to do like Omega and Rolex giveaways as well to help the chart continue to go up when it hasn't hit those market cap goals yet.
Got it. Okay, perfect. And I think that leads me well into my next question for you is what is the actual revenue model? What is how does it work? How does someone who has no idea how to get involved with cats and cars, how does that work?
So right now, if you do want to just get into our current giveaways, you can do that by just buying merch on the website. So that could be buying a hat, a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, whatever you enjoy. And you get a certain amount of entries. So you get 2 entries per every dollar spent. So if you were to spend, $40 on a hat, you get 80 entries. However, what makes us special is that we do allow a burn of our CNC token. So you'll burn $10 worth of our token and you get 1,000 entries. So that right there shows that it's the burn that only costs $10 is equivalent to spending $500 in merchandise on our website. And that's kind of what really separates us from all the other companies doing this, is that for such a small price point, you can get into, pretty much every single one of our giveaways. So to give an example, if you were to put $20 into CNC right now, you would have enough CNC to burn from here all the way up until Bugatti. So you would have all your burns taken care of. And then you could spend literally $2.50 on our digital download, which would then get you into every single giveaway from then on. So for the price of one sweatshirt at any other giveaway company, you could basically be in every single one of ours.
I love how simple the model is. You mentioned wanting to create something that was real. You can see how the investment can materialize. I mean, you guys just gave away a BMW, right? That giveaway just ended.
Correct.
And
it just ended. We haven't announced the winner yet. The winner's announced on the 31st, I believe. And then the Porsche giveaway starts tomorrow.
So that's what I'm talking about. That is crazy. I mean, so unique. And I love the concept and it's really easy to follow. So let's talk more about how did you guys get your first customer? What's been the marketing strategy?
So our first customer, I don't know if you want to consider a customer, but the first people that were in the chart is our pre-sale.
Yeah, wrong word.
Which are mostly friends and family, not mostly, they're all friends and family of mine.
Okay.
And all trusted people. So most crypto tokens, when they do pre-sales, they'll open it to the public to raise a good amount of money. The issue with that is that they have to create the tokenomics in a way that makes it so that those people that got into the pre-sale got a better deal than when the token goes on the market. We did the opposite of that. These people got in because they believe in the project, and we made it so that we have a liquidity pool to market cap ratio that's absolutely massive. And to do that, they had to come in at a loss. So every one of our pre-salers came in knowing that they were losing money at the beginning. And they did this just because they believe in the project and they believe in Travis and I. So that's really like something new to the world, just to know that like people came in with, $100,000 at a loss. And it's really helped build this into what it is today. So that helped purchase the first car along with create this massive liquidity pool that we have right now. So if you compare it to any other token on Solana, with our market cap, our liquidity pool is like massively higher than all of theirs.
When you were starting out, was there ever a time you doubted it would work? And if so, how did you handle that?
Of course. I mean, there's been many times along the way. I mean, Travis and I originally thought like, oh, we can maybe have this up and running in like a week or two. Because most people do start their crypto tokens in a week or two, and then they figure out everything afterwards, right? The difference is, especially since Travis has had a lot of experience building bigger companies, there's a lot more to it than that. And there's a lot of legalities that go along with running a giveaway. There's been other cryptocurrencies that have tried to do giveaways, but they've either rugged their token and basically dumped before it got to those market caps, or they've given away, they've done giveaways just by using some online tool that, adds up numbers or people's names and makes a random choice, and basically have been accused of doing it, giving it to a friend. We're using a third-party company called American Sweepstakes, so everything's 100% legal. That means we needed to buy the car first. We needed to pay them their like $9,000 fee. There's a lot that goes into doing everything above book, and it just getting it to where we wanted to get to took 4 months just to start this. And now that it's running, we're realizing that work has now doubled or tripled. So we're working, 20-hour days every single day. It's honestly a lot more work than any of us expected.
And when did you guys officially launch?
We officially launched on the 23rd of June. So it's just been a little bit over a month.
Let's dive into more about you as an entrepreneur and what makes you successful. So how does your typical day look? What does your typical day look like, and how do you make your days productive?
I tend to wake up about 5 to 5:30, sometimes at 4:30. I have my coffee and my I do that like mushroom coffee stuff, which I found helps me a lot. Pretty much as soon as I wake up, I have like 50 messages waiting for me from people on Telegram and text messages from people that are working on the team. It's just literally as soon as I wake up, I'm answering questions or putting out fires or dealing with something. So I wish I could say that I woke up, worked out, had some breakfast and had some sort of routine. But my routine since we've launched is wake up, check my phone, answer messages. While I'm answering messages, get coffee, then get on my computer and find out what I need to do for the day. It's like I said, it's way crazier than I could have ever expected.
Yeah, right now it sounds like you guys are still sprinting, and it might be like this
Yep.
for the foreseeable future, and that's great too. All right, what is one trend that excites you?
The one trend in the car world, I guess, that excites me is that cars are becoming a big thing. Like people are going to car meets way more than before. Cars are becoming a huge aspect of American culture. So that's a trend that I can say I love, obviously.
What is one habit of yours that makes you more productive as an entrepreneur? What gives you that edge?
I think I see things differently. I've never really followed the rules. Just like in photography, I was never trained. I never went to school for it. So I made my own rules. And in doing so, I was one of the top product photographers in the world. So it's really just making my own rules and making my own way and not really believing that there is one way to do things or one right way to do it. And just believing in myself and knowing that I can do it better or differently than other people.
A true innovator. With that, what is some advice that you would give your younger self?
Honestly, I wouldn't change anything. I'm not a believer in regrets or change. I'm a believer in everything has happened for a reason. So every single step of the way happened the way it should have happened. And there's nothing I would have said to myself would have changed anything.
Absolutely valid answer. What is one marketing strategy that you're using that works really well to generate new traction?
Yeah, I mean, our main goal is to bring normal people, Web 2 people, into Web 3, but also at the same time bring the Web 3 people, the crypto people, back into the real world with our content and our events and things like that. So it's kind of like a new concept because every single other project is just stuck in Web 3. They don't bring people to events. They don't drive around in real life and meet people and put their logos on their cars. They're hiding. They're literally hiding behind their computers and making millions of dollars doing it. But to me, that means like, why are you hiding? You're basically hiding because you're doing something wrong. Otherwise, you wouldn't hide.
What is the toughest decision you've had to make in the last few months?
Clicking that button on burning the liquidity for Radium. That was scary. So basically taking all my pre-salers money, my money, everyone that means everything to me, and clicking one button that basically says, I no longer own that money. That was a scary thing because if something happened to be wrong, I don't know. It's just that I don't have enough experience in starting a crypto token to know that I did everything 100% right. And just knowing that that's all my family and friends' money and everyone that's important to me. As soon as you click that button, I no longer have access to it. And it's the liquidity of the people.
Mm-hmm. So that was a tough decision you had to make in the last few months. Now, what has been your most satisfying moment?
Probably that day where we hit our 9.91 million market cap and just seeing it get there. And then after it got there, it just kept going. So I kind of expected some sell off at that point. just because people knew that was the market cap goal. But we literally pulled the money out for the Porsche to buy it as exactly was planned, with the exact amount of tokens that we planned, and was set on the roadmap. But as soon as we did it, like, it was just like a sigh of relief, and it just kept going up. People kept buying, and it was just amazing to me, and it showed like what kind of community we have. So that was probably the most satisfying moment.
What does the future hold for your business? What do we have to be excited about coming up?
Our goal is to create the greatest supercar giveaway system on earth. And this one right here is for the United States and Canada. While other people around the world can get into the token itself, the only people that can get into the giveaways are from the United States and Canada. So our future for this would be to expand using the same branding and create another token for Germany, another token for Australia, another token for England, so that those people can then get into it. We would hire lawyers, buy offices there, buy the cars there in those countries. So that is our goal, is to make this a global company that handles giveaways all around the globe.
Well, Eric, we have come to the end of the podcast episode here. Just have one more question for you, which is, where can listeners find you and learn more about Cats and Cars?
So we're on X. Obviously, you can go to catsandcars.com. The easiest way to talk to our community and actually, talk with someone one-on-one and find out more information about how to get CNC, how to do the burns, how to enter the giveaways, is to come on Telegram, actually. And all those links are on our website.
Eric, thank you so much for your time. I've loved this discussion. I've definitely learned a lot more than I previously knew about crypto and Cats and Cars. So I can't wait to continue our conversations and see your goals come to fruition. Thank you for everything.
Thank you so much, Desiree.